Call out a name. Be a man and call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
It makes me chatty patty, chatty patty, chatty patty.
It's been a minute, Hi Charlamagne. Let's get it. Welcome everybody to the Chatty Patty podcast, episode 15. Another one, another classic. It's your boy MikesVeryOwn, and we got the extraordinaire, the man, the legend, the myth. Who am I talking to, my guy?
The extraordinaire. I like that. All right, everyone. You know who it is. Well, I can't assume that everyone knows who it is. So, my name is Ali Vierra. Kendrick, come in with the...
Let it run, Ali.
Yep, there it is. Thanks, Kendrick. You know? Man, guys, we had a little bit of a little gap. I know it was like we went bang an episode and then bang an interview and then it went quiet and now we're going to do it again, like bang an episode and bang an interview. But bear with us, man. We're busy out here. We're going to be consistent and shit, but they know how it is, man.
Exactly. It's just how the game goes. You get me? But yeah,
if it's your first time joining us, I'm in Australia. He's clearly somewhere where they speak with a British accent. You know?
British accent, you know. I fuck with that. Bruh, from London.
There you go.
Melbourne, bruh. Coast to coast. That's mad. But yeah.
Yeah, man. All over the fucking planet. You know how we do. We just interviewed Doe Fresh the Don the other week, a rising rapper out of Kentucky in America. I just interviewed Krishu, rising for real, like he's steady on the rise rapper out of the Bay Area in America. So it's truly a global platform, guys. But man, what's new, Mike? Tell me, fill me in. Let the listeners know as well what you're comfortable with. What's new, man?
Right now, I'm just in a headlock. I'm just in a headlock right now, in life. I'm not like actually in a headlock, but like, yeah, man, just working while trying to work on my uni shit. Apart from that, trying to look for jobs, working, you know, just juggling out here, just working, trying to make a living, trying to be a productive member of society.
Something like that, huh?
You know, yeah, we trying out here. What about you, mate? What about you? What's on your mind? What's been happening?
Dude, man. As you may or may not know, well, I'm about to tell you, I work in the security industry. And the way that this security shit goes is, at least for me, it's like, it's either like, I've said it before on the other podcast, but I have to reiterate because it's just so all over the place that it's either literal 15-hour shifts, like for days on end, and like everything just becomes a blur, and I don't know what's real and what's fake, and I don't know what the fuck is going on, and it's just, you know, non-stop, and then it's nothing. Silence for weeks on end. Nothing, you know? And I've kind of like have to, like, I don't know, like that's just the position I'm in. And so I was thinking about it, I'm trying to like, I want routine in life. Like I was looking for like customer service type jobs and shit. You know, just to get some routine or like a permanent position. I had a permanent position in security, but as it happens in security, they lose the contract and shit like that. It's always something happening, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I follow you.
So it's tough to plan my next steps because I know at least for the next few weeks, there's going to be constant shifts where I'm at, but then it's gonna get quiet, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So you just gotta make the best out of right now.
Exactly. Yeah. So say yes to every single shift they offer me and everything, you know. So yeah, I can start to plan my next move when it gets quiet. Which, as I said, I'll probably look into like customer service and stuff. But it comes with a little bit of like, all right, like just the in the hierarchy of the world, you know, and like let's say if I approach someone and they look at me, like security is already something that I feel like people will look down on. And even customer service, it's like, it's a job, but it's not a career. Because you don't need skill for it. Like you can have shit for brains and do this shit, you know what I mean?
You need to be like somewhat big, I'd say. Well, I don't know. It depends where you work, I think.
What would you say? You need to be big?
Like, somewhat. Like in... You need to be like a big person or like at least someone that doesn't take shit. Like, yeah.
You need to be someone who doesn't take shit. I wouldn't say not necessarily big. That's generally the idea that happens with what people think. Like, at least with the nightclubs, But that doesn't negate what I said. You can be big and have shit for brains. You cannot take shit and still be a fucking idiot. You know? Which is just like...
That's sad.
It's just... A lot of it, though, does involve customer service, which, as I said, that's why I wanted to get into a customer service job. But even that, it's like medium amount of skill. It's not really like, you know... And I guess my point is that... I don't have anyone to blame for being in this position but myself. I'd like to be doing something that... And it's not so much about like how the world looks at me, which a little bit is. You want people to look at you in a good light. But at the same time, you want to be happy with what you're doing, you know? But initially, like always when I was younger, myself and everyone around me had like, you know, high hopes for me to go to university and to do something respectable, you know?
What's respectable anymore? It's just a sidebar. But like, what is respectable?
Well, initially, the thing that was being chucked around was like lawyer. Lawyer was a big thing that, you know... Sorry for the slight cut if you noticed it in the conversation. But yeah, people wanted me to be a lawyer and stuff like that. And I kind of initially thought that I wanted to go in that direction when I was super young. So I've never really looked into it properly and stuff. But, bro, I don't know, just the path that I ended up taking, like, you know, is the whole hanging out with the wrong crowd, like, just my life just didn't go in that direction. And sometimes I think, like, it's two reasons that I think because I didn't go to university after high school. I finished year 12, what's it like over there? Like, here, high school goes up to year 12. What about over there?
Bro, we basically have secondary school, which you go into... at 11, and then you do that up until 16. You have years 7 to year 11, and then year 12, year 13 is what we call sixth form. So that's like college. No, not even college. Like just before you go to uni. Yeah, that it's called college here or sixth form here, and then after that at 18 or 19 or whenever you finish your A levels. You supposedly go to uni. So, yeah.
I don't know if I understood that wrong. Are you trying to say that there's a difference between college and uni?
Yeah, like we call it... It's weird. It's weird. But like you have like 2 years before where you have to do your A levels, which are a set of qualifications you need to get into university.
Right, so uni's the top dog, right?
Yeah, uni's the... last step. No, well, it's not even the last step. You have masters, and then you can...
Yeah, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So I don't know if my reasons for not going to uni is... it's half because, like, the, you know, the direction that I just happened to go and hanging out with the wrong crowd, this and that, getting caught up in a bunch of bullshit, you know? And it's half, the other half, or it's like quarter, or however the fuck you want to split it. 3 ways. And then there's a little bit of, I guess, my own laziness that even if I didn't get caught up, like, I don't know, I just couldn't be bothered, I guess, you know, if I have to be honest with myself. And then there's a little bit of the whole being scared of, like, you know, hearing these people going and doing a course for 7 years and then ended up working at a petrol station. You know what I mean?
Signing your life away just for it to not end up as anything.
And I know you'd still have the papers and it'd look good and everything.
Yeah.
But,
bruh, you just sound like the guy. You see the guy that's on the skit of the college dropout where he's saying, oh, I got all this knowledge. I got my degree.
Yes, true.
You got my degree. I don't have money, but I got the degree. I can live off it.
Degree.
But like, sorry.
I don't know. So the people, like, I don't know if the people who are close to me will be listening to this, but at some point, like, they will be. And it's just like, I don't know, like, they probably think, like, this guy's a fuck up, like, look what he did with his life, like, you know, he's just doing security, like, damn, man, didn't you want anything further for yourself? And, dude, I don't know where my life's going to take me. All I know is that I'm putting in 100% into what I can do right now. Like, there's nothing else for me to do right now and to go and do these 15-hour shifts. Like, I'm not going to drop the money to go and do something that I don't even know if I want to do for sure. But all I know is, like, I look at these other people and I'm like, and I know there's a little bit of naivety to it, you know, maybe slight delusion, but I look at other people and I'm like, you're not smarter than me though. I'm not stupid. I'm not an idiot. I know what the fuck is going on, and I know, like, if I, like, put myself to it, but that's the thing, like, it's one thing to say, like, yeah, I could do that, but then it's another thing to go and do it. But what about you, for example? So I can talk to someone now because you're actually in uni. So
Yeah. Trash.
All right,
place.
so I just want to see, like, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but what do you...
No, fuck it, we here.
So what, do you finish uni soon, right?
Yeah. Finish on the 22nd.
And how long was the course?
Bro, it was... Originally, I signed up for a 4-year course, including the placement year. But because I fucked up first year, I didn't do...
You fucked up?
Much work, yeah. First year was a tragedy. But
Real?
Yeah, I just fucked up. I just messed about and shit. So yeah, it went to 3 year. So it went back to 3 years, a normal 3-year course. But then I took a year out last year just to get money. And yeah, with help out my family situation. But yeah, that was it. Yeah, it's not that long.
Fuck.
It's 3 years, 3-4 years.
I just lost you for a second, but yeah, I got you back. All right, 3-4 years. All right, 3-4 years. That's how long it's going to be. And what's the course you're doing again?
Management and marketing.
Management and marketing?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you finish, right? What is your literal next step?
You know what's mad? I've been thinking about this for like the last 6 months, like even more so in like detail. And honestly, from the deepest, darkest place of my soul, I could not tell you. Like, honestly.
Real, man. Real.
Honestly.
It can't be just you. There's got to be
like,
people in that position as well, you know?
Like, I know I need to... Okay, I have what I want to do planned out in my head, where I want to apply for internships at anywhere, like a music... what do you call it? A record label, or like even like a radio station, or somewhere that's involved with music and the culture, like somewhere with hip hop.
Is there any way that these... All right, wait, so say you finish your course, what's the piece of paper that you get? What's it called?
A degree.
A degree. So you're going to have a degree in management and marketing.
I'm going to have a degree. Yeah.
A degree. That sounds pretty high up there, you know? Okay, but on the, like... Is there like a list of things that, like, is there any jobs that say prerequisite, something that you need is a degree in that? Is there any job that's
you can get a graduate job. You can get graduate jobs. Like certain graduate jobs ask for certain qualifications. Like you need to have like a 2-1. Like most times, a lot of places ask for 2-1.
A graduate job? What's a graduate job?
Like after you've come out of uni, there are jobs supposedly just assigned to people that have graduated, that have newly graduated.
This sounds like
so,
a
like,
temp
there's a
thing.
market for that.
Is this just a temporary job?
Like, no, it's
not.
like an actual job, like you can get somewhere and then you can get into job growth there, move on from there, maybe get promoted or somewhere or something, or then move on to other places and find something else to do. Bro, I personally
but just
don't know
specifically,
much about it.
Can you name a job off top that specifically, having done what you did, you need to have that to have a specific job?
Nah, I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you.
And I hate to put you on the spot like this.
Like,
but
maybe
I
in
want
a
to sit down with
specific field, though. In a specific field, like maybe like computer science, like I don't know, an IT specialist or something like that. You would have to have a degree like computer science or something to that effect to be able to do the job.
Yeah, no, I'm not doubting that there is a bunch of courses that you need to have done in order to get specific jobs. But I just feel like, and I know I'm speaking from a place of naivety and delusion.
Yeah, nah, but
well,
it's
not so
cool.
much delusion, but
just
naivety.
ask questions.
Yeah, I want to talk to other people who go to uni and just narrow down like how much of these courses are bullshit. Not to say that your one is, but there's got to be a lot out there that's actual like what the fuck for. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be straight up here, bro. Throughout uni, the general gist of my learning, for me, has been, it has been lectures foremost, but like really and truly, most of it has come from PowerPoint slides. Yeah, just PowerPoint slides, man. And like just sources that we would have to read and then get help from and shit, like. But bro, outside of that, and getting help from lecturers, your supervisors, etc. But like, apart from that, the uni experience is PowerPoints, slides, Microsoft, bruh, that's it. I'm not even going to front, like, that's what it is. And I'm paying I haven't paid it yet, but I'm paying £9,000 every year for a tuition loan. Man. And then getting maintenance and grant on top of that. The grant we don't have to pay back, but the loan itself is a lot. We get like each semester, which is like 3 months, we get like 2.5, like 2.5 grand to live off. Then
it's a lot, man. It's a lot, you know.
But like, bruh, PowerPoint is big, man. So it's like, I understand why people don't want to come to uni, or why they wouldn't. Like,
man, no point, I don't know. It's just, I feel like this is like the process of life. Like,
get the degree.
It's either like, you know, go to primary school, go to high school, go to uni, you know, and then it's either, if you get lucky, you get a job that you wanted. If not, then fucking, you know, just go back you're back at square one sort of thing. Like, yeah, you got these papers, what are you going to do? Everyone's caught up in the system, and I'm no better. Like, yeah, who knows? Like, I don't know. I'm just going through the motions of my life.
Though. You managed to avoid it.
When you frame it like that, you're trying to make it sound like, yeah, like I beat the system, like I'm killing shit. No, bruh. I'm not doing too good right now. I'm not doing bad, relatively, you know. But
bro,
I don't know. I want, if people listen to this that kind of know me, and if you don't, and if you judge me, just know that, like, look, and I was one to judge a lot of people too, but you got to realize, like, people just, I don't know. I just went down a path early in my life where I fucked around a lot.
What happened? And bro, what happened without going into like major
and
detail?
I was so carefree too, but it was just, life was just one big party, to be honest, man.
Shit. Okay.
Every single day, every motherfucking day, somehow. I'm not joking. Literally every single day. I had phases where it was like, there was maybe like 4 or 5 different friends here that were all in a group. But for one specific year, I was closest to one person in that group. And then the next year I became really close. It's not like I stopped being friends, but I just became like attached to one member of the group per year. And then we went on our own separate adventures every fucking day. And then like 2-3 times a week, it'd be as a group we would do shit, you know? But
fair.
I just, I don't know how we managed to find something to do every day. And then there would be other characters that would come into the story. So I'll tell you about this one guy. There was this guy,
like a movie, big man. Like, it sounds like...
Well, everyone's life is a movie in some sense. Right. But really, like, this shit was unbelievable. There's this one guy. What's the name I can call him? I'll call him, I'll call him Gary, yeah? Okay. Which is funny because there really was someone in the story named Gary, but I'll have to give the real Gary a different name. But this Gary guy, I have to remember.
Wait, you just told his name.
Yeah, I don't care. Because you won't know who the real Gary's name is. I don't give a fuck.
Okay,
you know?
Yeah. Right, cool.
Which I guess in the Lord side of things that doesn't work, but I don't give a fuck, motherfuckers. So, Gary, not his real name, but was the craziest motherfucker in the world. This guy was reckless.
We need receipts.
Bro,
what are some examples?
It's not like I'm putting him on blast because I've changed his name. But
okay.
He was literally like, basically like a hoodlum. Like he was like stealing shit all the time, like robberies, like bashing cunts, like just ruthless, reckless cunt, like fucking all the way fucked up. Like doesn't give two fucks about nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
And like I remember one time I was going to work, yeah. I used to work at a Red Rooster, which is like a fast food chain around here, specializes in chicken, whatever. And he used to know where I lived, yeah. And big mistake because when he didn't have nothing to care for. So if my room sticks out a little bit in front of the house, right? And if I ever heard a knock on my window like that, I had to cross my fingers and hope that it wasn't him, because I knew if it was him, that's it. I'm in for a ride that I can't escape. Like, I have to go with this cunt. You know what I mean?
Yikes. Yeah.
Because a lot of people used to knock on my window, but he used to be the one that, like, bang, I have to come. So once I was getting ready for work, and he he just stopped me. You know? And he was like, nah, cunt, you have to come with me, help me steal a bunch of phones and shit. Well, I don't think he said help me steal a bunch of phones. He just said, nah, cunt, you're coming with me today. I'm like, bro, I have to go to work. Nah, cunt, I don't care, cunt, you're coming with me, cunt. You know what I mean?
No. Wait, this is another thing, sidebar. What is the obsession with the word cunt in Australia? I just need to know. Like, why do you guys have an obsession for using it? You sick cunt.
Dude, I couldn't tell you. Like, it's just the way it is. Like, it's everything. Like, it can be used negatively, positively, sick cunt or bad. You know, shit cunt. Everything's cunt here, man. That's just the way it is.
So I don't have an answer. What does cunt actually mean? Like, does it actually mean cunt, like the actual definition? Like, normal definition of a cunt? The definition
is vagina, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, obviously we don't use it like that. We just use it to mean, like, could be for anything. But usually it means, like, you know, person, like, bro or whatever. Like, not bro, but you can kind of figure it out from the context. Do you know what I mean? You're a sick cunt.
Sick cunt.
You know what I mean? Cool, or you're a shit cunt. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, it's just something that you use. Do you know what I mean? Can you kind of figure, you know what I mean? But,
shit cunt.
And just another quick sidebar about Aussie slang, which I don't know if this is Australia-wide or just in Melbourne. But, all right, so we're the Chatty Patty podcast, yeah? Chatty you can figure out to mean talking, right?
Yeah.
But, dude, it used to be used a lot more around where I'm at, but people, it's kind of slowed down, but people use chatty to mean, like, gross. Like, oh, bro, as if you did that, that's fucking chatty, man. What? Is that a thing over there? Have you ever heard that? No?
No. Never. What?
Yeah, that was big around these ways, man. Yeah. There's a lot of weird slang. Like, yeah, that's fucking chatty. You know what I mean? So, that's not what the Chatty Patty podcast is about.
It was actually like a positive word. Like, okay.
No. What do you mean positive? Negative.
Wait.
Like, gross, as in not nice, like disgusting.
Oh, I thought you meant gross.
Like, if someone got with a girl that is deemed as, like, not a good girl, as if you got with her, bro, that's fucking chatty, man. Oh, did you just eat that? Bro, that fell on the ground. That's fucking chatty, bro. You know what I mean?
Bruh. Oh,
yeah, man.
God. Chat.
Yeah.
Gross.
All right, so what happened with this dude,
Back to Gary.
Back to Gary. I don't know though. This day he just went from shop to shop to shop, and he was literally like, I would just have to try and distract the person, and he was sitting there just taking the phones off the fucking thing that it was connected to, and he just stole like 3-4 phones in one day, and I was like, I was pissed off. I was
hold on. Before we get any further, how old were you?
Dude, I wasn't that young, bro. I was like 18 probably, man.
Ah, that's still young, man. That's still young.
Yeah, somewhat, I guess, yeah. Maybe 17 or 18, around there. And, I was just, like, pissed off that day. I was like, what the fuck? This dude just probably made, like, so much money in, like, 3 hours, way more than I would have made in this 8-hour shift. And I was like, you got to chop me up, man. You got to help me out. Give me some money. You just made me lose on a shift. That's just one story. There was another time that knocked on my window again and made me come with him somewhere. I forgot where we went. But we were walking past these people's... I'm just telling you, like, what type of guy he was. We were walking past this Indian's house, right? And I only knew it was Indian because I heard Indian music playing, right?
Okay.
So we just heard the music playing, and he's like... He just... I swear to God. I don't know what was happening, if someone just walked out to their car or whatever, but the front door to this person's house was wide open, yeah? It was just open.
Okay.
I'm not even exaggerating. He literally walked straight in. Straight in. He just walked in the house like he owned the joint. We have no idea who these people are.
Big man, that can't run. That cannot run.
This is the type of guy he was. And I was with him, so I was kind of reckless because I was with him. No, I wasn't out there stealing shit. But he walked in, I was like, I'm going to walk in too. Bro, I'm not joking.
Wait, what did you go in there for? Like, to get some sugar, get milk, like, say hi? Like, why did you guys walk inside, big man?
Bro, we were just like carefree, like, what the fuck ever. We're just like, there's an open house with music playing. Party's on, motherfuckers, you know what I mean?
Yo,
this was an Indian house party with pizza going everywhere. We just help ourselves to the pizza. I'm dead serious, bro. We were in there for a good 5 minutes before anyone was like, you don't look like you belong here. You know what I mean? I swear. It could have ended a lot bad, man, but...
Oh, my God.
Bro, Gary... I'll get into it more another time, but I just wanted to let the listeners know and stuff, give you a bit of background into, you know, the type of shit that I've been into. So later on, if another story comes up, you can have a bit of context, you know.
Yo.
But just know, like, it's too easy to get caught up in a lifestyle. And always in those days, right, I was always had high hopes for myself, and I was always positive that, like, like, my grandma would always be on my back, like, Ali, come on, you got to get your shit together. She didn't know what I was doing, but she knew that I wasn't, like, you know, doing really good. She knew I was just doing this fast food job here and there, whatever. And I was like, just watch. This time next year, I'm going to be killing shit. And and I meant it when I said it, but it just never happened, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bro, I feel you completely. I feel you 100%.
Like, how old are you?
I'm 23. Well, I'm not 20. I'm 22, going to be 23 in a month.
Shortly.
Well, yeah, a month or so, yeah.
What did you do for your last birthday?
Bro, okay, I went to Greece. I went to Zante for my birthday, yeah.
That's pretty sick, man.
But it was like, it was dope. But like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't, it's not like I don't take like stock in birthdays anymore, but it's like, alright, cool. It's another year added to my years. I'm thankful, I'm grateful. But like, bro, it's just got to a point, it's like, alright, what am I actually doing in life? Like, really? Like, I just need to ask myself that constantly. And I just
as in, do you feel like you can't, because that's what I'm getting at, is where I used to celebrate, you know, I used to go hard every birthday, but since around my 19th, which was 6 fucking years ago now, I haven't celebrated my birthday because I feel like, well, it's not on some depressing shit, but it's just realistically like, well, what am I celebrating? I haven't done shit. Are you kind of at that point, or are you just over it?
It could be a sense of like being over it. It's like, bro, like there's no excitement. Like I remember being excited for like my 10th birthday, for example, because I know I'll be going to school and like
I don't even remember being 10.
Everybody's about, like, everybody's saying hi. You come home, your mum's made like your favorite meal, got you like an action man as a present. Like, I don't know, just the joy somewhat has been lost. And it's not to say like I'm not thankful for like making it here. Like, I'm thankful to be alive like every day. Like, don't get me wrong, but like just every year, it just gets to a point, it's like, alright, cool, it's my birthday, alright, what's next? the day goes on. Like, the next day it reaches 12. Fuck it. Nobody cares anymore. What's next?
Fuck,
what are you
bro.
doing?
It sounds depressing, man. Nah,
Yeah.
we'll get there, man.
Kind
Trust
of
me,
depressing but it kind of is depressing. I hear you, but like, we need to be honest. Like, that's what it is. Majority of people don't give a shit about like what goes on in everyday life, in my life, in your life, or whoever's life, whatever. Like, so it's like, bro, just gotta roll the punches. Just try and figure out what you or me, whatever, need to do. Like, what we want to do. Yeah,
well, we're all gonna make it, bros. We all just need to be positive. I know life isn't all sunshine and lollipops, but it's just
it's not.
Damn. Like, mine's a month away now, so I know this year I'm probably not gonna celebrate shit. But as I said, every fucking year since I was younger, next year's gonna be the one. Watch this time next year, man. Like, no, but I'm really going so hard now, man.
Not even a year, years.
Not even decades. A year. Well, yeah, years, it's gonna have to be a year till my next birthday.
Years,
but, yeah.
bruh. Not next year, years, bruh. Your next
what do you mean,
years
years?
are gonna be great. Your next
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, good point, man. Like, not just next year, man. It's my birthday. Do you remember that song? For some reason, as we were having this conversation, that song just popped in my head. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. I'ma spend my money. Wait, that shit fucking... I forgot, but it was someone with Will.i.am. I don't remember the dude's name. It was like a one-hit wonder. But, yeah, I really liked that.
No, it was on Will.i.am's album. Oh, what was the album?
It was on Will.i.am's album.
And he had like Scream and Shout on there as well.
Oh, that was a garbage song.
Yeah, that was trash.
Britney Spears trying to be British and shit.
Yo.
So, if you're listening, guys,
willpower.
We are a hip hop podcast, you know, but we just need to tell you about our fucking, just so you can connect with us a little bit more. You know what I mean? Just so we're not just two random people. Like, you want to know who you're dealing with.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Will.i.am and Cody Wise. That's the dude's name.
Okay.
I'm gonna get back into that, man. I really like that shit. He's never heard from him again.
Bruh.
It even says it here from the Wikipedia, best known for It's My Birthday.
But he probably made, boy, I don't know, man. I don't know. He probably made money.
Definitely, man. But
survive with that, but damn.
So yeah.
It's hard.
Whoops. Just bear with us. Stay on the line for 10 seconds. Mike's there.
Man.
Yep, we're back.
Bro,
I disappeared for like 10 seconds. I accidentally pressed the button, man. But
bro, speaking of fucking, what do you call it? One-hit wonders.
Here's a segue.
Who's not a one-hit wonder? Who has been talking themselves?
Oh shit! That was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. On the motherfucking motherfuckers. That's it. There's no other way around it, man. This dude is dropping hit after motherfucking hit on the regular, man. It's my dude.
On the regular.
Motherfucking 69. Just quickly on 6ix9ine, I saw an interview because he's been like, oh, I'm trying to hide the meaning of it, this, that. One day I'll put out the meaning. He put out the meaning of what 6ix9ine is. Did you see that interview?
What is it? No.
It didn't even really fully make sense. The only thing that I remember him saying that he was like, oh, 6ix9ine is just, all right, so if I write 6ix9ine and then you look at it from where you're standing, he's like, these are the only numbers that from whichever way you look at it, it'll still say 69. So if I'm standing here and I write it, but you're looking at it from there, it'll still say 69. So basically I'm just trying to say that no matter what point I'm at in my life, I'm always the same person. Like, it was just something like that, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, it's kind of got some substance to it, so it didn't fully make sense, but I was like, yeah, it kind of did, you know? Which is just an interesting, you know?
I somewhat get it. Like,
6ix9ine.
The perspective, like, regardless of how you look at it, it's always going to be the same. He's always going to, okay, all right, cool. I like that, actually. I like that. Fuck with that.
I don't know what the Takashi means, though.
Isn't that just
Oh, he's right, because when you,
Japanese name?
flip the 6'9" upside down, it's still 69, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what Tekashi is. But what happened with him was he did the Breakfast Club interview, which is already old by now. If you haven't seen it,
Bruh.
which I don't, you're not into
People
hip hop if you
saying
haven't seen it.
Old, but like, bruh.
We're in a
it's
microwave
on, like,
generation now, man.
That's what I fucking hate. We need to, you know what, yeah, I'm not even going to go into it now, but we need to talk about that. We need to have like a deep dive into what is happening in these streets. Why is the attention span shorter than fucking...
It just is what it is. We just need to, I know we've been busy and shit, but we just need to attack shit straight the fuck away. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just...
The second it happens, man.
But isn't it going to be like damaging, like somewhat? Because, bruh, over time, people just... Well, I think people are accustomed to it already, but like, bruh, like over time...
the world is fucked.
Yeah, like...
Yes, it's damaging,
what
but
are you going to value? Like, will value even cease to exist? Like, bro, if everything's just come and go like so quickly, what on to the next? Like, what will you cherish anymore? Like, will you even have the time to cherish? Listen.
Yeah, I think there still is. It depends. Like, for example, like the Kendrick type shit, that's shit that's gonna last. Like, if you just put out quality shit and if the people hear it, it'll last. You know what I mean? Just to be on more on the music side. But
bro, consumers buy what they want to hear. So if they want that fast food music, that's what the people providing it have to do. Like, slowly but surely. But never mind, man.
so in this interview, 6ix9ine fucking usually Charlamagne is the main one. That he's the reason people watch the Breakfast Club. Nobody gives a fuck about Envy or Angela Yee.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
No,
Shout out Envy.
For the most part, no one does. There's no argument.
Shout out
bro.
Envy.
There's no argument. Huh? For Envy?
So for the purpose of the audience, how did you start? Or how did you get the name such and such? That's classic, man. That line is classic by Envy.
What?
But yeah, man. Just the introduction.
How is that? So you're talking about in the 6ix9ine interview, DJ Envy asks 6ix9ine, how did you get the name? And then 6ix9ine says, I don't want to start with that. I want to start with something else. But you just said specifically how Envy said, how did you get the name? That's a classic line.
Because he uses that in like the majority of other interviews that they do on the Breakfast Club.
I didn't even really pick up on that.
I'm just saying.
I don't think that's so much classic. It's how he's playing up the stupid guy, asking the stupid questions sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Stupid, man. He's not stupid. He's just...
Well, he's obviously not stupid, but he asks stupid questions. You know that's the shtick with him, yeah? At least at this point.
Yeah.
Like, what's the shit that he asked? I don't know. He's asked a lot of stupid shit, you know what I mean? But in 6ix9ine's case, he had a legit reason. Like, where did that name come from? And he was hiding it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's his shtick. Angela Yee's shtick is, you'll see it in the comments, it's always, someone will say something, and she'll be like, oh, I had a friend that did this. Oh, I had a friend that does this. I had a friend that does that. Like, that's her thing, you know? And I forgot what Charlamagne's is.
She's informative, though, man. She's informative. Has the rumor report.
Yeah.
Listen.
But look, dude, for the most part, you know that it's true, yeah? People watch for Charlamagne mainly.
Yeah.
There's no debate there. Usually Charlamagne will be the one that's running the interview. But the general consensus is that 6ix9ine ran the show with this one. Do you agree?
Yes, but no at the same time.
How no?
Just of what he was actually saying. Yeah, no. It was
no, every single thing he said, he got asked a question, he addressed it. Sometimes people thought that he was beating around the bush, but it's only because he would give context to an answer and then he attacked it head on. Everything. Every single fucking thing. Everything. 6ix9ine, like, I saw the Brilliant Idiots, that's Charlamagne's podcasting, addressing, like, Andrew Schultz was actually finally, because I feel like a lot of the times now, Andrew Schultz, he used to, sort of like go against...
The real. He's coming back with the real. He's coming back with
He was going he used to like debate a lot of things Charlamagne said, and people thought it was just to be a contrarian. But I think he actually had opposing viewpoints. But then they had like that one big fight on air. Like they had lots of little fights, and then they
exorcism of alt-right Andy. That one, bruh.
Oh, you remember the title? That's awesome. I'm gonna go back and check it, man.
Like, bruh, they exercised everything. Like, going into detail.
Wait,
like,
is that the one after,
like
or
this?
is that the one where they had a big argument? Did they have a big argument?
Yeah, where they had an argument on air with Chris, and then Charlamagne was and then Charlamagne was saying to Chris, like, this is exactly why, like, they were saying, they're having their prep online on live, like, just saying like how they prepare, and then this was their preparation, just basically telling Andrew, like, bruh, it's like you almost just argue for the sake of arguing. Like,
see, and since I don't know if that's true, but since then I feel like he's really dialed down, and he's always just like agreeing with shit, and it's just like whatever. And I was sick of him just being like, just riding Charlamagne's dick, like, oh bro, you were killing that. Finally, with this one, he was on 6ix9ine's side, and he was saying that, I don't know, I forgot what he said exactly, but he kind of said that, 6ix9ine ran that interview, and Charlamagne could have researched more. That's what he said.
They weren't prepared. They weren't prepared.
You know, and Charlamagne was really like, oh, my game plan was just to tell him, to be careful or whatever. You know what I mean? But like, dude, like, it's okay. You can admit defeat sometimes, man. Like, 6ix9ine ran that shit.
He probably won't admit it now. He'll probably admit it, like, down the line.
Yeah, it's too fresh now, man. It's too fresh. Another thing that spurred off from that, whatever the fuck the word is, but I tried to look into it. I couldn't find it exactly, but you were telling me something about just tell me, the whole Akademiks got in the mix. What happened exactly? Do you know?
Yes.
How did Akademiks get thrown in the mix?
Scum gang. So basically, someone from whoever Scum gang is,
which was 6ix9ine's crew. He says that at the start of every song, so I don't know what the fuck happened. But anyway.
Okay, but then what do you call it? Someone affiliated with them called Charlamagne and said they have information on 6ix9ine,
and he said,
where it is, and he said, you know what?
Call Akademiks.
I'm too old for this. Yeah, call Akademiks. So
I know that part, but then what?
And then what do you call it? And then. Wait, are we talking about after the interview had transpired or before?
Something, yeah. I'm talking about how for some reason Akademiks ended up saying, that Charlamagne's responsible for Taxstone being in jail. How did we get to that point? How did that happen?
Because Charlamagne in the interview said that, Akademiks, it was like a little side comment, but I don't know what he meant by it. But said, Akademiks gonna get you killed, man. Like,
okay.
Needs to chill. Akademiks needs to relax. You need to tell 6ix9ine that what he's doing is dangerous. Like, it is hot right now, but is it beneficial for you in the long run? And then Akademiks agreed on the fact that some of the things that Tekashi is doing out here is reckless. It is unruly. But then at the same time, came out and said that Charlamagne should take the same responsibility if that's how you're going to dish it out for Taxstone and Taxstone's situation. The whole situation at Urban Plaza, which ended up in Banger getting killed, rest in peace. But like, bro, just how Charlamagne should have stepped in and said something to Taxstone, even though he knew Taxstone was this way. Well, Taxstone wasn't even out here like that. He was saying, I'm not even
I kind of do remember now, because in the interview, Charlamagne was saying, in the Brilliant Idiots thing, he was saying that, but I was telling Taxstone.
Yeah, he was telling Taxstone, chill. But at the same time...
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. But, like, to answer Akademiks' point, like, bro, is another man responsible for your actions, especially in that type of situation? I can't.
Yeah,
I can't
absolutely.
Agree. I fucking can't agree. We're talking about a podcast, comparing it to a situation where someone was shot and killed in a club. over whatever we don't know. Like, bro, you can't just give that type of responsibility to someone. Like, just say, oh, you're because of how that person's life has turned out, because you brought them through, it's on you that they're doing. No way. No fucking way. So he's responsible for Taxstone allegedly pulling the trigger. Akademiks, that's wayward. And, bruh, you need to deep what you're saying. Because, really and truly, that's some dangerous shit. I'm not even going to front, like, bruh.
Some what shit?
Dangerous. Like, bruh, you're speaking on shit that could get you hurt. Like, bro, people's lives were taken. Like, someone's life was taken. And you're applying that responsibility onto someone who isn't even anywhere near the situation, at least directly. It's like, nah. Akademiks.
Yeah, that was wild, man. I don't know why he decided to bring it to that stage where it's like I guess he was just really speaking his mind, but some things are better left unsaid. Like, someone's in jail, someone's dead. Like, we really didn't need to take it there. You know what I mean?
Bro,
like, damn, man.
You're almost conflating two different issues. Like, Tekashi's out here, but he's trolling. We all know he's trolling.
He's trolling with serious subject matter, but still.
True, you right.
A good point that I like that he said was that 6ix9ine hasn't really instigated anything. He's not. He's like, he's continuing situations and might be escalating certain things, but he's not instigating shit.
You right. But at the same time, you have to be accountable, bro. If you see someone trying to, and yikes, too much air coming up. So, if you see someone trying to antagonize you, like, bro, is your first reaction to be aggressive to it, react with the same vim? I get that. That's cool. But, like, bro, you carrying it on, and especially in the situations with, like, I don't know, Game, and then just that whole LA, and Jay Prince as well, Jay Prince Jr., like, bruh.
No, I respect how he approached the J.R. Prince Jr. thing, because...
True, but, like, bruh.
Yeah, you don't. Everyone's like, scared of this dude, and he's like, bro, I'm not checking in with no one. Apparently.
Yeah, you right, though, you right. I don't get, I'm not from America, so I don't know that whole checking in culture, but, bruh, it is stupid. And his point about, bruh, you've got grown men running around cities looking for this guy. Looking for a guy, for a kid with rainbow hair. Like, bruh, when you deep that, it's actually, I don't know if he's stupid or he genuinely, like, he must know something we don't know. Like, he's probably, bruh, because you can't just be out here doing that and then have, like, a simple yet rational explanation such as that. Like, bruh, I don't know for this kid, man.
I love how he's also like, he recognizes that he looks stupid and all this shit. Like, he can just freely admit it. Like, I like that, man. He's not delusional. Like, he's aware of how he's viewed and everything. A lot of people are aware of how they're viewed, but they won't necessarily go out there and, you know, articulate that, and he does. So that's big ups to him, man. But yeah, the whole situation, it seems like, you know, someone could get seriously hurt, so we'll see where it pans out.
Man.
But there's another situation where someone apparently has been hurt, man, badly. Somebody's front teeth have been knocked out apparently by the New York.
Shit.
Can we still call him the New York Don Dada, man?
Oh shit.
Loso. Fabolous, man.
Oh god.
Apparently Fabolous and his
this is crazy.
He's the latest one. It seems like every other week there's something going on, like another controversy going on with someone in the entertainment industry. And this week it's Fabolous, New York rapper. If you don't know who he is, you don't listen to hip hop. What the fuck are you listening to this podcast for?
Fabo.
Beating up on his partner, man. What the fuck's going on?
Bruh. This it looks fucking mad. fucking crazy.
It looks bad.
Like,
yep, if you notice a little jump in the cart, don't mind it. But yep, Fabolous.
Oh man, oh baby.
Wilding out here. What do you think, man? The story is, what did he say? He apparently knocked the front teeth out of his, I don't know who it is, his partner.
Yeah, partner,
you know?
Emily. She used to be on Love and Hip Hop.
And then...
Yeah.
She used to be on Love and Hip Hop, okay.
And then a video surfaced yesterday of him threatening her dad, like saying, "I got a bullet with your name on it." Like, God. He's like threatening. I think the video kind of... I don't know who... There's another girl in it as well. Wait,
her.
Is that Emily? Shit, I thought that was like her sister or some shit. Like, he was telling her, get the fuck away from the house, like... And then, bro... It is wild.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was her.
Wild.
I don't know who... I just found out her name was Emily. I didn't know who she was, but I'm pretty sure I read that was her. I think the video kind of validates what she claimed, man, because before the video came out, the rumor was that he, said that I got a bullet with your name on it to the dad. That was the rumor before the video came out. And then the video comes out showing exactly what the rumor was. And now it's like, well... I don't know if he would have... We can't say it's all speculation, but knocking her teeth out, that sounds a little harsh, man.
This looks bad. I'm not even going to front. This looks fucking bad.
Now, look, people, and I don't even want to defend it, people get, like, enraged and say shit, like, just because someone says, I got a bullet with your name on it, like...
Bro.
Are we really going to take that part serious,
wait. Ali, in any situation that you... I don't know. In any situation that you recall that you've been in where things have been heated, have you ever thought about even killing a person? Beating up is another thing, but actually
hold on. You're asking two different things now. Fabolous didn't... Now, no, the answer is no.
Bruh.
Well, there is one person in my life that I've thought about
it, but
he actually killed someone.
Like, bruh, I've got a bullet with your name on it.
The difference is...
Bruh, what are you saying?
No, he said that. We don't know if he actually...
Yeah, he said that.
Meant it.
He said it in the video. And we can only take you from
People say things when they're angry, though, and I'm not defending it at all. If he actually touched his girlfriend, which it does look bad, like, motherfuck him and everything he stands for. Like, I'm not defending that at all. I'm not even saying, like, if she provoked him, no matter what she did, whether it was words, whether if she was cheating. I heard that he only got pissed off because he also found out she was in LA when she wasn't supposed to be. The only time that I ever think that, laying your hands on a chick is right is in self-defense, like reasonable self-defense. Like, that's it. There's no other way around it. You know what I mean? Words are not a provocation. Cheating is not a provocation. Nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You're right.
That's fair, right? But at the same time, like, you're saying as if, like, you asked me, have I ever thought about killing someone? As if, like, as if Fabolous saying I got a bullet with your name on it is proof that he actually wanted to kill them. Like, you say stupid shit when you're angry. Bruh. Have you never said to someone, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker? No. Have you never said that when you're angry?
Never.
Oh, man, I might have problems, man.
Ever in my life. Ever. Like, on me, on my life, on everything. Never, ever. Because I can't play with that. Honestly, like, just something in me. Like, bruh, I'm going to... I'll fucking kill you. Like, fucking... Like, unless it's a joke or something. But, like,
I hate being angry, man, too.
Nah, even when I'm angry, there's no point where I've ever been like, yo, alright, fuck it. What we saying? Come around the corner. We're going to do this, innit? Like, you're going to get it. Like, it's all a...
Yeah, no, look, there is levels to it. Like,
ever.
Like, I kind of get being angry and just being like, oh, fuck you, I'm gonna fucking kill you, man. Like, there's a difference between that. But then, to give it a little bit more context, I think he was actually... Because honestly, I might, like, if I see a video and two people are angry, and then bang, like I'm just giving more context. This didn't happen at all. But if two people are arguing and then bang, someone like gets punched to the ground, I'm gonna fucking kill you, like in the middle of a fight. I kind of get that. Like I don't think the person actually means they're gonna kill him. But with Fabolous's case, I think he was actually looking for the gun and he couldn't find the gun. And that's when he said, I'm going to come back with a bullet on your name. That's a bit different because he was actually looking for a gun. Like that shows that maybe he did actually.
What type of threat is that specific? I got a bullet with your name on it. Like, bruh, you don't just say that if you're willing to scrap it out. You don't just say that, bruh. I don't know, but...
Dude, I don't know. Let me show you that. I don't know if it was where I was raised, but around here, I swear, around like at least the crew I was with, like, it was so common for people to say shit like, I'm gonna put a bullet in your fucking brain, bro. Like, I swear, like, this is so common, bro. Like, it's nothing out the ordinary for people to say it. Like, doing it is another thing, but I'm gonna put a bullet in your fucking brain, bro. But I'm gonna fucking kill this cunt, bro. You know what I mean?
Yikes.
Like, but it's not like for real. You know what I mean? Which is bad though. I hate like that type of shit too. This hyper aggro aggression. You know what I mean?
That hyper aggression. What are you mad about, man? Take it down. Take it down. Take it down.
I'm actually making a song about, not to even bring it back to me, but it kind of relates to about, and it relates to me, but it doesn't. Like sometimes I'll get very angry. Not like actually, I've never thought about killing someone. And I don't think I go out there saying I'm going to kill people either. Like, I don't do that. Like, maybe when I was younger, I used to say a lot of stupid shit. You know what I mean? I've toned it way down in the past, like, 7 years, whatever. But sometimes I do flip out, you know? And then after I flip out, it's very few and far between now, but still when I flip out, like, I kind of flip out. But then afterwards, I feel so bad about it. I hate it. And I'm sure that people... I like that, you know what I mean? Like, after you flip out, like, you just feel so guilty and remorseful and shit. Even though no one gets hurt, nothing like that. But it's just within myself. Like, maybe I said a bunch of shit I didn't mean.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
It's the worst, man. Honestly, it's the worst. And none of that's an excuse. It's a problem. And it needs to be addressed. You know what I mean?
Like, bro, I don't know, man. Like, you can be angry. You have your right. Like, it's cool. Like, just certain shit, like, I don't know, even if I am angry, like, there's just certain shit for me, like, I can't cross. Like, I don't know what it is. If it's like, I'm just pussy or some shit, but, like, bruh, there's certain shit
Maybe you haven't had your buttons pushed fully yet, man.
Yeah.
Which, you're like 23.
But I'm used to it. Like, bruh, we're gonna keep it at Thouwow. Keep it at Thouwow. Bruh, new segment, new line. Bruh, like, throughout secondary school, bruh, I got bullied. Like, it is what it is. Like,
real.
Yeah. So it's not a thing, like, where I don't know, like, what it is that can push me, that can make me angry, like, that can depress me. But it's like, when it just gets to the point, it's like, bro, most of it, people are just saying just because they're in the feelings. I get that. And it's like,
dude, you know what the sad thing is, though, man? You know what the real sad thing is? That I can see, not just in my own life around me, but also relating to this situation directly, is that most of the time when people really lose their shit, it's not even to, like, they do get angry at the people who bully them or people in their life like that. But usually the crazy flip outs are to the people closest to them.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, true.
Like, because you just have that, something happened with a stranger, like, but so a stranger says the same thing that someone very close to you says, like, you're not going to react the same way that someone super close. And that makes it so much worse, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
because you should value them. You value them the most.
Yeah.
Yet you
it's
lash
crazy,
out.
Man. That's actually a depressing tip, man.
I don't know. Is it because you care even more? Or is, I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It is, because, like, it's a stranger. Like, what? Why would I don't give a fuck what you think, but you... What the fuck? Like, we've had all this history. Like, are you serious right now? What the fuck? What are you telling me right now? You know what I mean?
Bruh, it's fucked. It's fucking fucked. Like,
It's fucked, man.
Yo.
Sometimes, like,
hurt people that love us, love people that hurt us, hurt people that love us, love people that hurt us.
Yeah.
I'm inspired.
That's it, man.
So get inspired.
Kendrick Lamar lyrics, if you don't know, you know.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a way to segue off it. I'm gonna segue for this because I want to get off this depressing shit, man. How's this for one? Sometimes we say shit we don't mean, but sometimes we get ourselves into a situation without even realizing it.
Okay.
And the Lil Dicky dude has got himself into a little bit of a situation, man. I initially thought it when I first heard the Freaky Friday song.
What did you think of it?
Well, initially when I first heard it, first of all, I don't know how it's such a big hit, at least in America. Like, I get, like, yeah, it kind of sounds like a bop, whatever, but it's just like, I looked at it as more of like a novelty song. Like, I don't know how it's so big. It must be because the video is getting streams, because it's not really like a song that I would play.
It went viral.
At all.
It went viral, that's why.
But initially, the very first thing I thought when I first heard it was, yeah, that part. And I'm surprised it took a little bit for people to catch on, because it was the very first thing that I thought. That part. About how Chris Brown is like, as Little Dicky. What?
Wait, that part, the song, like you saw that in Freaky Friday.
No.
Oh, I was about to say. I was like,
singing
wait.
that part.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
I was going to mention a part. Yeah, that part in the song.
That part.
I can see how you get confused.
Okay.
The part in the song where Lil Dicky as Chris Brown. No, Chris Brown as
Chris Freaky.
As that little dick motherfucker says,
Chris Freaky.
The whole N-word part, the whole rundown of, wait, I can say the N-word now, and then he starts saying it. That was my first thing. I was like, oh, so you're implying that you want to, you know? And then it caught on a bit later. Because also this, the whole conversation about him wanting to say it, and then a conversation about this group of white girls, some sports team came out and they were singing that part. Which I don't really know what the conversation is. Like, yeah, is it news to people that white people sing the N-word in songs? Is that news? Did you have to see video to know that people do this? You know what I mean?
This shouldn't be news. And if you believe that white people, well, let me preface that, some white people may say it. Well, fuck that. Some people do say it. And like private and that, like just the word nigger. Bruh, I know people. What the fuck? Yes. I'm for sure. Yeah. There's like white people I know that do actively like use it, but just in privately. They don't use it in public.
And just to put this out there, if you don't know, we gotta let the listeners know if you don't know. I'm like, technically I'm Arab. I don't know what that's considered. My skin is white. Michael, what's the correct phrase? Michael's black. Right?
Black don't crack, baby.
Just in case you don't know, just to give it a bit more context, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, continue, yeah.
But, yeah, like, bruh, it's a song, but like, honestly, it's a no from me, dog. They shouldn't.
No, you're right. Yeah, no, it's common sense. Like,
honestly, they shouldn't.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know how I understand the Little Dicky part, like how he put himself in the open for the conversation, like, oh, you opened up a can of worms by that song. It's based in comedy, but it's still like such a touchy thing that you kind of didn't imply. You kind of directly said in the song that, you know,
this is true.
Even though it is rooted in comedy, but it's still like, what? That's interesting.
It is like, I want to ask you, have you ever, like, ever like thought about using it, or have you used it before?
You put me on the spot, man. I can't lie. I used to say it when I was rapping to a song, man. Okay. I used to. I'm not gonna lie, man. I can't lie, man, because I know that it could come back later. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to, man. You know what? Because we post on a forum called KTT, right?
Shout out.
And now that I remember it, when I used to upload videos of me rapping along to a Kendrick song.
Shit.
I used to say it in those songs, like when I was rapping along to the Kendrick song. I used to do it, yeah?
Okay. Okay.
And I'll tell you when it changed. It changed, yeah? Because I wouldn't... Well, there would be a couple of black guys that I'd say it around, but I knew that I got, like, the okay from them. You know what I mean? When I was saying the song. But it changed one day when, I forgot what was happening. Like, I was just singing a song, whatever. And then, I don't know. I just looked up and then I saw, like, a black chick walking past. I didn't see her before. Like, you know, I was just not paying attention, whatever. And then I just felt guilty. Like, oh, shit. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I was like, oh, fuck.
Well, just like a feeling of,
do you know what I mean?
Disappointment.
Like, I wouldn't have done that if she wasn't there. You know what I mean? And then I was like, well, that's not keeping it real then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. After that, I was like, yeah, I got to keep it real with myself, man. Like,
but, okay.
Yeah, it's just not real.
Okay,
man.
songs is one thing, but, like, just in life, like, you never used to, like, you never used it or anything like that. But you used it in music. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know for music.
There's levels to it. Like, if we have to be fully a Thouwow, man. Honestly, like, I probably did, like, in conversations, like, here and there, just, like, completely casual. Like, abusing it, you know what I mean? But, like, just in conversations, you know what I mean? Like, it was just, like, around, like, people, you know what I mean? Like, it was just another word, to be honest. Like, I'm keeping it a Thouwow, man. I'm just... Because people could come back later and be like, oh, look, you know what this? So I'm just, like, putting it out there from now, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, live your truth, man.
But,
live your truth.
But since, yeah, I'm dead serious. Like, since then, like, yeah, because I realized, like, yeah, if I wouldn't do it around, you know, around someone, like, you know what I mean? If I wouldn't do it around certain people, then I don't want to do it at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, yeah, man, that's just something I had to come to terms with, you know what I mean?
Damn.
And I know, like, and that's a hard thing for people to come to terms with and even admit. You know what I mean? And not to flip the script, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm telling you, like, the word itself is so big that I'd be hard pressed to find someone in hip hop or like white people involved with it that haven't said it. You know what I mean? Like, if someone will come out and say that they haven't, I'd kind of think like, I don't believe you, and not even on some racist shit. Like, just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, if you had asked me right now, and I said that I have never, ever in my life uttered the word, do you believe it? Honestly. Honestly.
Like, never would be a stretch. Like,
never uttered the word.
It would be a stretch. It would be a stretch. Because in that case, would you even know about the word? Probably not. So,
well, yeah, what do you mean? Actually, obviously, you can know about the word without having said it.
But, like, even in reference or whatever, I don't agree. Like, yeah.
Like, just having said the word. Like, I swear, this is like the white people guilt test. Ask a white person if they have ever said the word. If you want to know, like, how real someone is, ask them. If anyone says no, that's within the culture.
Like, I like that test.
I think it's a bit different if you don't follow hip-hop. Like, it's a bit more believable. But if you're involved with the culture in hip-hop and you're a white guy and you say that you have never, ever, ever said it, you're a liar. It's a sad reality, though. It's sad. It's not... I'm not even, like, you know what I mean, trying to flip the script. Like...
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Like, it probably has happened. Like, bruh. And just be honest. It's about having a conversation at the end of the day. Like... honestly, like, I feel like even though I don't condone it, I'm not agreeing with it, but like, bruh, instead of people to be like automatically combative towards whoever said it, it's like, bruh, why are you saying it? Like, I just want to know why, first and foremost, before I even like try to berate you or try to admonish you or some shit. Like, bruh, why would I get angry at you if I don't know the reasons for you doing so? Like, why you said what you said. Like, so yeah, I just feel like there needs to be more of a conversation between white and black people.
There is
of like just the word and why white people, well, some white people may feel the need or want to use it. Like what basis? What you created it, but look at why you created it. Or what
oh, that's fucked up.
Like what you want to use it to reference to who? Because the basis of nigger was a slave, was it not? But bruh, we diving into it. But like bruh, I feel like there needs to be a conversation between us more. Like instead of just automatically going for whoever said it. Oh, white people said it. Oh, yo, they can't say it. There's this and that, bruh. Why did they say it? If Lil Dicky's the reason why, okay, then you can ask Lil Dicky or whoever made up those lyrics. Okay, why did you choose to pick? Oh, so now I'm black now, so I'm saying the word nigger. And yes, we need to give context in that, yeah, it was kind of like a parody song. But like at the same time, it is a genuine issue that we do need to talk about. Like a lot of people still are uninformed about it. So like, bruh, it's a healthy topic that we should definitely talk about. But like, yeah.
It is. Right. But I know, like, having said that, automatically, a lot of, you know, there's no way around it without just saying, like, a little bit funny when I'm saying it. But a lot of black people, if they will hear that a white person has said it at any point in life, even though they might have suspected it, but just hearing it, I know automatically that'll disgust a lot of people and be like, bro, like, they automatically, like, they won't fuck with me, like, if they hear that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though they might have suspected it, I think just hearing it, like, regardless if I'm being real or not, it's just like, nah,
it's
dude.
too easy just to get offended, like, it's too easy. Like, bruh, that is just
it's hard to
rash.
tell with people.
But like, bruh, take it for what they said, and then, bruh, you absorb it, you let it rest a little, and then you ask why. Like, you just being angry isn't going to solve anything. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, the question why, that's very, like, you can ask someone why and they can say something, but like whether you believe their reason or not. Because I genuinely believe a lot of people, and I can't speak because I don't know people's true intentions, but just the way that I've seen it used around like me and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's insensitive. That's why I stopped, because even though I know that obviously when I said it, like, there's not a racist bone in my body at all, like. And it's easy for someone to say that, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was never, obviously, ever used malicious, you know what I mean? And a lot of the people around me, when they used it, like, it wasn't malicious at all. Like, I know that when if you're going to ask why, it was just like, there's no real, like, thought behind it. Like, it's literally just another word. Like, bro, like, that's a thing, you know what I mean? But, it does, like, that doesn't defend it. Like, it's still insensitive. That's why I stopped, because, like, I shouldn't, like, if I want to be real 100% of the time, whatever I'm saying around someone, I want to be able to say that same thing around anyone. You know what I mean? Right. So that's just what it is. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to change my persona up because I'm around different people. Like, I want to keep it a Thouwow 100% of the time. Thouwow, that's the segment, keeping it a Thouwow. But some people, I find it interesting, when I think it borders, when I can tell, like, someone might be a bit racist, is when they want to fight for their ability to say it so bad. Like, when they get really up in arms around it, like, oh, but yous can say it? What? Why do yous be able to say it so much and we can't? If you want people to stop saying it, then stop using it in the music. Like, dude, why are you so emotional about it?
Exactly.
Like, what's going on? Like, you're that passionate about it? Like, it's pretty black and white, no pun intended, you know what I mean? Bruh. Like, it's obviously had a negative history to it. It's insensitive. It's pretty, like, there's no real more of a conversation to be had, you know what I mean?
Like, oh my God. This is the one thing that that black people have been able to, well, it's not the one thing, but like this is one of the very few things, I should say, that black people minority have been able to claim back from hashtag or in commas the white man. So it's like, bruh, like, why are you so up in arms at the fact that you can't use it? Like, you're not privy to the party of using it. Like, bruh. First of all, the word is negative anyway. So why would you want to be part of it? Second of all, why? What use do you get from using a word? Like, are you trying to say hi to someone? Are you trying to show your appreciation for someone? Are you trying to be hurtful to the person? And probably not. But like,
in the thread on KanyeToThe, I saw a lot of people saying that they just want to be able to, you know, sing the song without like being an awkward thing.
Songs,
but
I don't
that's
know.
just the reality
songs,
of the situation.
I honestly don't know. Like, there needs to be like a convention, I think, on that. Like, bruh.
A convention?
Yeah, to break it down, like, because we don't know, man. Like, I could be at like a Kendrick concert, for example. Element comes on. I'ma die for this shit, nigga. Am I gonna turn to my left and see?
What do you do? Yeah,
French
because I guarantee. All right, you were at the concert,
like, bruh. Honestly, in that moment,
and there was white people around you saying the word.
Yeah, like, honestly, this sounds so bad, but in the moment, I wasn't thinking about it. That's maybe just cause of me, but like, I wasn't thinking about whoever.
But probably because there's just so many white people around you doing it, and you're like in the moment and stuff. You know what I mean? But I think about myself at these concerts. I swear, and just because everyone else is saying it, I still wouldn't. But I still feel like the people around me, like, I usually would say hitter at this point. That's what I usually say. You know what I mean? People said it's corny because I asked someone said, oh, what are they supposed to say? And I said, say hitter. And then someone's like, what? So they can be even more corny than they are? Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? I'm not just going to go quiet.
Don't say anything at all then if you can't replace it with something. Like, what the fuck?
But I feel like in the concert setting, I swear, because everyone else would, or a lot of people would be saying it, the people around me, and that's just me overthinking, would probably still think that I said it. Because how are you going to be able to tell that I said hitter? You know what I mean? Like, it's drowned out from everything. But anyway, I know what's happening. But, you know, when it gets, what do you want to do? The shop's closed. Sorry, I'm just saying that to this other guy. Is this dude serious? What's it called? When it gets a little bit more nuanced though, and I want to look into this another time because it gets too deep, is the whole that this word, isn't it? I'm pretty right. I think this is the case though. So with the slaves, was there slaves in London? This is an American thing though. That's when the conversation gets a bit thing too, because the N word was that used exclusively to the slaves in America?
No, the slave trade happened. Like, it was transatlantic, like, bruh.
Right.
Cross.
But the N word.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know specifically, but I know there were slaves in England. I'm 100% sure.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah, and I think over here, for example, like the Aboriginal people who are, you know, black, to put it out there as well, were they were used as slaves or something like that. They weren't even. They got terribly treated. They weren't even recognized as like. I think they were recognized as property up until not that long ago. But I don't know as far as them being called the N word. That's not to justify it. I just find it interesting, like, you know, like, because the way the America has a stranglehold on a lot of the world is like.
Yo, America needs to stop doing that. Like, your shit don't stink that well. Like, bruh. There is a life outside of America. Just know. I just wanted to say that. But, like, bro.
It's a good point, man.
We exist, bro. The world exists.
That was a hectic conversation, man. That was very deep, man. Oh, yeah. You said at some point that you wanted to ask me a... Huh?
Oh, shit. Yeah. I wanted to ask you a question. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna...
Was that not the question?
Nah.
Really? Nah. I thought that was the question.
Nah. This one is totally different. It's just a matter of opinion. Like,
I had a feeling, honestly, I'm going to be straight out. When you told me before the podcast that you had a question for me, I had a feel. The first thing that came to my mind, I'm not going to keep it to Thouwow because we're still keeping it to Thouwow. The first thing that came to mind was he's going to ask me if I've ever used it.
Seriously?
And I was prepping myself, like, how am I going to approach this? I don't know. I just, for some reason, I felt, because you're like, I'm going to put you on the spot a bit. I'm like, what else could he put me on the spot for? There's nothing else.
This one.
And then I was thinking, how am I going to approach it? I'm like, bro, he's probably seen the videos of me saying it. And that's why I asked. I was like, does it relate to any of our topics? Because the Freaky Friday thing, and you said it doesn't. But then you asked it anyway, and I was like, it does relate to it, bro. All right, now I'm interested. What's your question then?
We switching the topics.
Yep.
360. But yeah, I wanted to ask you, do you believe, because I was listening to a podcast recently, the Half-Cast podcast, shout out. It's got two guys on there, Chatty and Poet. And they were talking about post-nut clarity. Do you believe in post-nut clarity?
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay.
I
Do you
suppose.
believe that it can help you make better decisions? Like, honestly.
In what sense?
Like, just in general. It doesn't need to be, like, in relation to, like, a relationship. But, like, just in general. Like,
I feel like, to me, I don't know, if the way that I'm understanding it now, that just sounds like an excuse to...
No, I'm not saying out here
action
fap.
more.
Out here fap. I'm not saying out here fap 365, 24/7. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, do you need that type of clarity in order to make certain decisions? Like, example.
The only thing that's coming to my mind now is like, if you were thinking that you wanted to go and get a fucking hooker, then nah, dude, just do your business yourself and save the fucking money. What was your example?
Like, I don't know. This might sound a little bit wild, but like, say you need to make a decision as to, what do you call it? What you're going to do when money's low, you need to go do certain shit, but you only have a choice of doing like one or the other, and then you need to make a decision or some shit. Do you believe?
What do you mean when money's low? Like you were gonna go on a date with the girl, but then you want to save that money,
shit,
so
like
just,
so
like
you
that.
bust off to try and see if like you actually feel some way about this girl, and then if that means if you do feel the same way after you've done it, like you go into the date, if you feel like, bruh, nah, the girl's trash, leave it, we out, and then you don't, is that like some form of clarity? I just don't know. I don't know.
No, I don't know. This sounds like bullshit to me. This just sounds like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just feel like you should be able to know yourself if you're just attracted to this girl physically or if it's actually you're into her mentally as well.
True.
Like, I don't think you got to do that to figure that out. I just think that's an excuse to continue doing that. Like, come on, man. Is this where we've reached? We're not so primal. We're not fucking
bro,
cavemen.
we are
you know
still
what I mean? Like, you got a fucking brain,
We're still
bro.
primal,
You
bro.
should be able to be in tune with yourself enough. We are somewhat primal, but you should be in tune with yourself enough to know if you just want to fucking, you know, smash and see you later, or if you're actually into this girl. Like, you ain't got to do... To me, honestly, that's just the way it is. I'm more of on the no-fap shit. I think that you get more clarity from not doing that shit. Like, if you're addicted to it, then you might feel like a temporary sense of clarity after doing it if you're just used to doing it all the time. But once you reach a certain point where it's like, like, I'm not doing it, then in general, you'll just feel more clear, more alert, more on the ball. I believe that.
Bruh, doesn't it also feel like, bruh, you're just sapping away your fucking creative juices, like, somewhat, if you get what I'm saying? Like, if you do it, like, repeatedly, like, every day, like, bruh, doesn't it get to a point where, like, bruh, you're just sapping away at yourself? Like, it's a release of some sort. So, like, bruh, Yikes, man.
It's unhealthy, man. It's unhealthy.
It is. Like, bruh. And it's not to say, like, bruh, we out here. We really out here. We out here. I'm not gonna lie. We out here. We are a connoisseur of certain particular goods. But, like, bruh. Yeah, nah, man. It's not healthy to bust off every day. And, like, you're just killing yourself, man. You're killing your babies.
Keep that shit to a minimum, man.
Killing
man.
Jerome. Killing Jennifer, man.
Save that shit for the real world. I definitely didn't expect the conversation to go there,
it was
man.
just a random question, like, bruh. It was just on my mind, but like, yeah, it's cool.
That's cool, man. We keep it a
Thouwow. Thouwow should be like the name of a segment where, like, we actually know, because we are keeping it Thouwow every time, all the time.
Yeah, I know. That's a good point.
Like,
yeah, it's always keeping it a Thouwow.
We'll talk about it.
That reminds me of Charlamagne. They used to be on Hot 97 talking about the realness, a segment called The Realness. And Charlamagne was like, well, if you've only got a segment called The Realness, what are you doing the rest of the time?
Yeah, you know they stopped it. they stopped it,
yeah. Yeah, so I don't think we should do the Thouwow segment. Yeah. But I think Thouwow might be a title for the podcast.
Yeah. Thouwow.
You know?
Thouwow. Yes, because we have been talking that real shit. Like, bruh, it's healthy.
To another level, yeah, man.
Word to Low Deluxe, bruh. It's healthy.
Honestly, I took that from Big Boy, though. I can't claim credit. I heard it from him once. He said something, we got to keep it a Thouwow, you know what I mean?
Thouwow.
But I only heard him say it in passing once, and now I'm like, no, we're going to keep using this shit.
Yeah. No, I like it, though.
Man, this has been a big one, man. I was like, yeah, we got to try and chop it down, but we just need getting back into the groove. We've got a lot to get off our chest, you know what I mean? So if you're listening, thank you much. I appreciate it. Just want to get into KTT. The form that we get into. So if you're not too familiar with the forum KTT, you can tune out now because you're not going to know what's up. But thank you for listening, and we'll join you next time for the KTT listeners. First of all, we need a shout out to fucking YNS.
Hey, shout out,
because the dude's got a big huge shout out. This dude keeps killing it. Dungeon. Honestly, when I saw he got a new cosign from Nathan Z. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know who that was, but I checked out the Twitter and he's really popping out here, so it's definitely a huge W for YNS. I'm not gonna lie, bro, when I saw this I was like, yeah, damn, he's killing it, but I wasn't even that like, oh wow, because it's just like, yeah, another day, another W for the dude.
Man, it's dope. Like, bruh, he's been posting up reviews, what do you call it, streams, like, where people can interact, call in and shit. For time.
Oh, now that I got the credit to call, I'm going to call in soon, bro. And we're still going to interview him soon.
For time.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And like, bruh, it's dope, man. Shout out. More blessings, bruh.
After the Marlon Wayans interview, that's when I was like, it's
nah, man.
It's just
bruh,
like,
he interviewed Napalm, man. Napalm. Do you know who Napalm is? Have you heard of Hiatus Coyote? They're like,
yes,
bruh,
I've heard of that. Yeah.
The lead singer, he interviewed her, and I'm like, bruh,
dude,
how did you find her, man? She dope,
MC8, that's
she dope,
she dope.
But yeah,
fucking
that
hell,
was
man.
the episode I put on. But like, yeah, man, shout out YNS, man.
And just KTT in general, like, they're just really. I just interviewed Krishu, you know, rising rapper from KTT as well. He's fucking destroying
got
shit.
Sweeney the
he
fuck
a lot of
out
shit.
Of here, but we digress.
Ooh.
Got Sweeney the fuck.
Sweeney, man, you're cool, but yeah, I don't know, man. The racist shit was a little bit funny. I think he got permit, you know, King Sweeney, that is, not the artist Sweeney, who also is on KTT under Dr. Strange Fate, which he should be on the program very shortly as well. His album Quoth the Raven, I think it's pronounced, is fucking insane. Like, he is honestly extremely talented, you know.
I need to peep it.
We need a Krishu and Sweeney, actual Sweeney, not King Sweeney song. That'd be fucking awesome.
I need to listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and organise that for them.
Jeez, get your producer credit, yeah? I see you.
Yeah, true, man. That is like on the DJ Khaled tip, but like
different
real,
ventures. Different ventures. I feel you completely.
Hey, true, man, true. Good point. I want to shout out to this poster called BBG543.
Okay.
There was a thread a couple of weeks ago. I think I forgot exactly what the thread was about, but he's like, "Oh, this is a Dr. Dre thread." Yeah, my name on the phone is Dr. Dre. If you don't know.
Hey, they know you by the name.
Like, what the fuck
they
does
know
that
you by
mean,
the
bro?
thread, bruh. They know your style. They know your style.
But then I'm like, what does that mean? He said it in a negative way, and he's like, "Oh, your posts just tend to be trollish sometimes." And I'm like, dude, when the fuck was the last time you saw me do, like, I used to do a bit of shit posting and stuff like that. Not so much trolling, but shit posting like years ago. I used to just write whatever the fuck, yeah? But I swear, I haven't done trolling, I haven't done baiting, I haven't done shit posting in fucking ages, bro. So show me.
Bro.
And I don't expect you to sit there and go through my post history, but just keep an eye out. It doesn't happen. I don't do it. Maybe like you think my opinions are like not to everyone else's, like the same on the same wavelength as everyone else, but that doesn't mean I'm a fucking troll, dude. Come on, man.
Just got an opinion, bro. Just sharing that.
Not a sheep.
Hey, go.
There's a dude, thanks Arthur. There was a thread they were talking about like what, I don't know, I forgot what it was, like studio trickery they use on artists' verses, and he was like, oh, there's no way Kendrick did the last verse of DNA in one take.
Rigor mortis as well. I just want to say that.
Rigor mortis is impossible, yeah. You know what, actually, while we're on the show, alright, I'm going to pull this up just so I can do it. Do you have anyone else you want to shout out?
Shout out everybody. Shout.
You're going to say the OVO
Hey,
section?
shout out Drake section, OVO. Willian, shout out as well. I'm going to put him in thread. But yeah, shout out Willian. UK brother holding it down in the OVO Sound Radio thread. But yeah, man, shout out Drake section. OVO all day. Drake's gonna employ me soon. But shout out Drake. But yeah.
Alright, man, I gotta do this. I told the dude, thanks Arthur, that because he said, yeah, the last verse of DNA is impossible to do in one take, and I said, dude, I can do it. And he said, do it then. I said, all right, I'll get back to you. I didn't.
You're going to do it now?
What I'm going to do right now, we got an exclusive. I'm going to do it right fucking now, dude. I was going to do it with the beat and everything, but fuck it, we're here now. I'm probably not going to get time to do it. So,
what, you got the lyrics up on Genius? Or nah?
I don't need the lyrics, man.
I'm
not gonna lie, I had to pull the lyrics up. I had to, just in case, like, I slip up.
Yeah.
But I can do it either way, man. I can. I know I don't have to, but I could do the whole Good Kid album, Pimp a Butterfly album, but damn, it's still like, I'm still like a bit.
Yeah, damn.
But,
loyalty. Yeah. But yeah, go true. Go true.
Alright, starting from the part just before. Alright. This is my heritage, all I'm inheriting, money and power, they're making the marriages. Tell me something, you motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. I'd rather die than to listen to ya. My DNA not for imitation, your DNA an abomination. This is how it is when you're in the matrix, dodging bullets, reaping what you're sowing, stacking up the footage, living on the go and sleeping in the villa, sipping from a grabby, walking in the building, diamond in the ceiling, marble on the floor, beach inside the window, peeking out the window, baby in the pool, gone for the goals. Only Lord knows I'll be going hammer, dodging paparazzi, freaking through the cameras, eating $4, Brock wearing sandals, you're on the Monday, stretching to the vagina, watching all the snakes, curving all the fakes, phone never on, I don't conversate. I don't compromise, I just penetrate. Sex, money, murder, these are the breaks. These are the times. Level number 9. Look up in the sky. 10 is on the way. Sentence on the way. Killings on the way. Motherfucker, I got winners on the way. You ain't shit without a body on your belt. You ain't shit without a ticket on your plate. You ain't sick enough to pull it on yourself. You ain't rich enough to hit the landscape. Tell me when destruction gonna be your fate. Gonna be your fate. Gonna be our fate. Peace to the world. Let it rotate. Sex, money, murder, DNA. Dude, I'm not gonna lie though. Maybe I do have to do it with the beat because that was almost too easy, man.
I see.
That was almost too easy.
Yo.
I'm gonna do it again with the proper beat because he's gonna be like, "Oh, you did it a bit slower than the actual thing." I feel like I did that.
you still went at the pace.
Exactly the way that he did it, right?
Yeah.
That was the exact pace that he did it at.
Yeah,
true?
yeah. I think it's because you have the backdrop of the beat, and it just makes it even more faster. It makes it sound more faster. But like, yeah, shit.
I'm still gonna do it with the beat, but thanks. I want to see what you have to say to that, bro.
What's good, bro? What's good, bro?
What's good, man? What's good? Shout out, man.
What's
bro.
good, bro?
Really fun.
Bruh.
Oh,
that
shit.
That's like one of my favorite things to do. Like just rapping along. I don't know, man. It's weird, bruh. But like, yeah, man. Just rapping along to shit is like top 5 favorite feelings.
I always used to do it. That was what I became known for, rapping along to Kendrick's shit. But then it made me be like, I used to feel too much of a sense of entitlement. I used to be like, yeah, I'm a goat because I'm doing this. And then I was like, nah, I need to come with my own shit, man. You know what I mean? But it's coming. As I said, I got that song about the temple coming. That tells a real good story. There's a poster called Love is Goat. He started off a thread by saying, first off, no Chatty Patty. Dude, listen to me, yeah? Y'all can keep talking about Chatty Patty as if it's negative, but we're flipping the fucking script.
Wait,
you know what I mean?
Patty.
Dame came out in the interview, said flip shit, make it into your own business. We're flipping Chatty Patty.
Listen.
You know what I mean?
Bruh, we about the truth. The whole truth. Nothing but the truth.
Chatty Patty is a positive thing. If you ain't with the program, then get with the fucking program and listen to this shit. We keep it real.
Or if you can't take
Love
the
is
heat,
goat.
get the fuck
out the kitchen.
Fuck out.
Bitch!
Out the kitchen. And get out, bruh. Can't stand
Shout out Calamari. Shout out. Fuck, I can't even read that. My bad. Sorry, you missed out on your shout out. Jay-Z of the South, which I think is a reference to T.I.
Shout out. But like, yeah, he's a Jay-Z fan as well. But wait, or is that
Who's P. Franco
that's
again?
DWMR. But wait,
DWMR, DMWR. Yeah, that's an actual Jay-Z stand. Yeah. So shout out to DMWR as well. P. Franco, does he have something to do with Drake sanction? I forgot.
Yeah, isn't he a mod in the OVO?
Maybe.
But I know he's a mod. Yeah. He used to be a mod anyway for Life and Advice, I believe. I think. But
I want to see what happened to like the man. I want to see if I can quote him in the thread. I used to see the man posting a lot. He was like known as the original Eminem stan. I haven't seen the man around. I haven't even seen Brainfeeder posting that much.
Yeah,
these
isn't
days,
he
man.
like an A&R now? Like he's working for Apple Music and that.
Oh.
Yeah.
No way,
bro.
really?
Yeah.
He works for Apple Music. I knew he had a TDE connection. Like he was in touch with them a couple times. Fuck, man.
Yeah, man.
Well done, bro. You're really killing shit. I want to shout out Mr. Jazz. I used to be in big touch with Mr. Jazz. I think, he changed his name to Aftermath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we used to talk a lot, man. I haven't seen him posting too much, you know what I mean? He's probably on the grind. Shout out to him. Shout out to Calamari. Shout out to fellow Nipsey Hussle fan, King Raj.
Okay.
Chief Sosa.
Yeah, Chief Show.
With that rat in his AV. He's an OG poster, like we all know.
User, shout out User as well. Free the realness.
Shout out User again.
Realness every time.
The realness. And lastly, there's a poster, Yamatsuka, I think I pronounced that right. There was another podcast that someone, I think it was the Activated podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to the dude that runs that. Forgot his name. But you're doing big shit. We're going to collab very soon. I love what you're doing, man. Keep it up. You're really killing shit. Sorry, I forgot your name, man. But there was a poster called Yamatsuka that wanted a shout out from him. And he was like, how much? I don't know if he was dead serious or what, but someone was like, what the fuck? You barely get views. Why the fuck do you want them to pay for a shout out? And he was like, whoa, man, chill. It's not like that. You know what I mean? But so since you wanted a shout out from them, we'll give you a shout out. Shout out Yamatsuka. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Yamatsuka. What type of name is that? Is it Japanese, Chinese, Asian? I don't know. I want to know.
That's right. Oh, really? You're going to go there? That's like so stereotypical, bro. As if,
wait,
man.
bro, I'm asking.
It's 2002.
I'm asking.
You can't assume shit like that. You can't even ask. Why would you ask that?
I'm asking where.
Why would you do
I want
that,
to know where the origin is from. Not saying, oh, it's a weird name. Oh, blah blah. I'm taking the piss. I want to know where is it from. And I assumed.
I swear that's what these days are like, bro. You can't ask questions like that. You can't anymore.
Because I want to know
you just
something.
Have to keep your mouth shut.
Nah, fuck that. We ain't on that.
Nah, you want to know something? You Google it yourself and find out.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I'm playing, bro.
That.
It's fucked up, though. I swear. Bro. That's how some people.
The system trying to hold us down. No.
Sounds like some type of Asian, yeah.
Bruh. But yeah, I actually do want to know.
Oh my God, what a podcast, man. Dudes, thank you all for listening.
Thank you.
Episode 14, it was a fucking big one.
It's 15.
It's 15, yes. 14 was him. 14 was Christian.
Yeah.
Nice, man, nice.
15.
We're climbing up there, bro.
Hey.
I dig it, man.
We here, man.
All right, we'll be back. I promise you guys, within 8 days max.
Hey.
8 days max. Expect another one. Expect us to be more consistent. Everything's coming soon.
Yo.
We appreciate it. Anything else, Mike? Wrap it
Bro,
up.
we thankful. We grateful. That's it, man. Like, if you listening, we'll be back with another one for your head top. So be prepared.
Another one.
Be ready. Be excited. Be thrilled. Or don't be anything at all. We're here, bro.
Yeah, if you're not interested. But if you are, thank you very much. We appreciate you. We'll be back very shortly. It's the motherfucking Chatty Patty podcast. Australia to London. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.
Call out a name. Be a man and call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
It makes me chatty patty.
It's been a minute, Harry Charlamagne. Let's get it. Welcome everybody to the Chatty Patty podcast, episode 15. Another one, another classic. It's your boy, MikesVeryOwn, and we got the extraordinaire, the man, the legend, the myth. Who am I talking to, my guy?
The extraordinaire. I like that. All right, everyone. You know who it is. Well, I can't assume that everyone knows who it is. So, my name is Ali Vierra. Kendrick come in with the...
Let it run, Ali.
Yep, there it is. Thanks, Kendrick. You know? Man, guys, we had a little bit of a little gap. I know it was like we went bang an episode and then bang an interview and then it went quiet and now we're going to do it again, like bang an episode and bang an interview. But bear with us, man. We're busy out here. We're going to be consistent and shit, but they know how it is, man.
Exactly. It's just how the game goes. You get me? But yeah,
if it's your first time joining us, I'm in Australia. He's clearly somewhere where they speak with a British accent. You know?
British accent, you know. I fuck with that. Bruh, from London to...
There you go.
Melbourne, bruh. Coast to coast. That's mad. But yeah.
Yeah, man. All over the fucking planet. You know how we do. We just interviewed Doe Fresh, the Don, the other week. A rising rapper out of Kentucky in America. I just interviewed Krishu. Rising for real, like he's steady on the rise rapper out of the Bay Area in America. So it's truly a global platform, guys.